Hello and welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton. And today, Cabana Blaq is here and he's going to tell us how to have lots and lots of fun and enjoy some music this summer. Welcome back, Cabana.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. It's so good to see you, partly because it does mean summer and it means music and parties.
Look, music, party, having fun, and you know what? Peace of mind and joy. Like, to me, this year is about finding your peace, finding your joy, and what better way to do that through entertainment.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know where to start. Maybe we start chronologically.
Okay, let's do that.
Is that the Jazz Festival?
Come on here, the Jazz Festival. The Fuzz Band is going to be at the Jazz Festival this year, and I'm very excited about it.
Is that your first performance? I thought you were there once before, but
it was a couple of years back.
Yeah.
And then with the Jazz Festival kind of changing the name up, you know, it's now
Jazz and Music.
Jazz and Music. So I really feel like that opens the door. It builds a different bridge. It brings about diversity. And, you know, the Fuzz Band, we love jazz, of course. But we love all types of music, so we're going to give you a little gumbo.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask, because you really do have a very wide repertoire.
So we're going to stir up the pot a little bit. We're going to give them a little bit of, R&B, a little bit of jazz, definitely a little bit of soul, but we're going to make sure that they're very entertained. And most importantly, we love to have fun. Mm-hmm. So that's the main point.
And then you can walk around always saying, I opened for John Baptiste.
I opened for John Baptiste. Yes.
How cool is that?
I mean, first of all, let me say this, being a part of the Fuzz Band, it has been an honor and privilege. But
for how many years? Not that I want to give away
we don't tell that tea.
Okay.
No. Just know that we've been together a long time. But it is a great thing to be able to open up from Jill Scott to Erykah Badu to Alicia Keys, and the list goes on, and to be able to be a part of another great legend in the making, John Baptiste. I'm just very excited.
Wonderful. Okay. You are also the host of Groovin' by the Bay. How did that come about? You've been doing it for a few years now.
Well, let me say this. Let me honor Marie St. Clair. She is the one
I remember that
introduced me to hosting. And to be honest, I still don't feel like I am a professional. Let's get that right. But I feel like I love people. And because I love people and I want people to laugh and have a good time, and I happen to be an entertainer, it just seemed like a natural fit that she saw, like a God-given gift. And because of her, it has opened the door for me to travel and to do amazing things that I probably would have never done. So I'm really excited about being a host.
Because Groovin' didn't used to have a host. You know, somebody from Parks would get up and announce the band, and then the band would play, and the band would take a break, and then the band comes back. And I'm remembering this from Mosaic, but also from last year at Groovin', you get people going. Before, you get people going during the band break, you get people dancing, and you get out. You walk around, you don't stay on the stage. You get out and talk to people and get them up on their feet.
Right. Well, I think to me, it's important to live. Like right now, the times that we're living in sometimes are not the brightest. And it's important to remind people that you're still alive, that you're still here. Like on my Facebook pages, I just put, I woke up again. You woke up again. Because it really is the first blessing. And if you have activity with your hands, your elbows, your knees, your toes, use them. That moment is your moment. So when I perform or entertain, I take those things as the same thing as being a host. I'm performing and entertaining the crowd and reminding them that this is your time to shine. This is your time to be a performer and dance and have the moment. So I really do enjoy hosting, and I enjoy seeing people happy.
And I think it takes it from being where you're sitting listening to music to an experience. There's a lot more interaction when you're hosting. It's not just listening to the band, it's getting up and getting involved, if you can.
If you can. So, and Groovin' is going to be very exciting this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of great bands, and we have a special surprise because of a request that has happened over a period of time. I still feel funny, but because I can't handle compliments and things of that nature. But people,
I know I threw you off.
Oh, you threw me off. But
earlier.
people come up to me and they'll say, "Well, when are you performing? Or when are you going to do something?" And I said, "Well, I'm the host, but we love your energy. We want that." So June 23rd is Cabana Blaq Family and Friends Day, and I decided to create the day not being so musical. Of course, I'm going to have artists there. Instead of me performing, I might do a song or two, but I wanted to introduce new faces. There'll be a DJ there, do something different. We're going to have games and prizes, and it's also International Pink Day. So I'm encouraging people to come in pink. It's about humanity. It's about no bullying. It's about friendships. It's really about reminding people in the world what the good things are. So, Cabana Blaq's Day is showing people what I want to see and the kind of things that I was raised with. And now that we're in social media is its own TV show. It's its own fake reality. And I miss some of the past old TV shows showing good family values and things of that nature. So hopefully people really enjoy themselves on that day. But it's going to be a lot of fun.
It should be. And then there's other bands I think that have been there before. I know Michael Clark is coming. I know Tidewater Drive is coming.
Soul Intent. Yeah, Jay and the Band. And it's going to be just literally a great, and it's free. Let me remind everybody, it's free. This is nothing that you have to pay for. This is something that you come out and see every week on a Sunday. Bring your families and relax. And then they got food vendors.
For us old people, it starts early, which is a good thing.
You ain't never old.
Oh, darling, I am. I can't go to a concert at 9, 10 o'clock at night. I like the times. It's just so much easier, and people can bring their families, and you're not staying up late.
And then the location's perfect too. The location's perfect.
And I think some people are still upset that it's not at Buckrow. And Buckrow was wonderful.
Yeah, it was.
Setting, but you ran out of parking. On a nice beach day, you couldn't park. And I think, being downtown, you've got parking garages, you've got City Hall parking lot, you've got a lot of places.
And then you have options too. You can come early and check out the museum, the Air and Space Museum. You also got the other restaurants. So it can become actually a full day. We have the boats. It's really actually, sometimes we think a negative is a negative, but it really turns out to be a positive.
Well, people don't like change, generally speaking.
Come on here. You got to be uncomfortable. That's how you win when you go into the shift. You got to be able to change gears suddenly. I always believe that your blessings come suddenly, so yes.
Yeah. So, Pride in Phoebus?
Yes, Pride. Fabulous Pride.
That has really grown. That is an awesome day.
Right.
I can't wait.
Well, for me, I think what I love the most is Hampton is starting to showcase its talent in all genres, in all cultures, in a way that everyone is being seen. And this Pride is going to be amazing. They have fabulous bands. They have entertainers. I'm hosting as Vivian Valentine. My drag persona will be hosting. So it's going to be an amazing day. People can come out and enjoy themselves. And it's going to be a safe space as well. And all are welcome. And that's the most important.
Well, I love, it used to be, and it's good that Hampton has a Pride Festival. I'm not going to knock it because a lot of things in Hampton Roads happen in Norfolk and Virginia Beach.
Right.
But it started, as a couple hours, and then it grew and moved to Phoebus. And now it's like all day. And it's multiple musical acts and booths and vendors and food.
And I love that they take over the whole street. So it's like kind of like a block party. So that energy in itself is great. And then you get to see different people. A lot of people come from out of town. You'll be so surprised how many people visit from out of town.
Yeah.
North Carolina, DC. So it's really a nice thing. And it's a trip for everyone. And then, like I said before, in Hampton, I think our diversity is starting to stretch and show, and we're not just depending on going across the water or going to Richmond. We can come to Hampton and get all those great things and still have a great time.
Yeah, and I think Hampton has actually become known for that. We've become known for our diversity. We've become known for our fun.
Right.
And especially Phoebus. Phoebus has this history of integration and black businesses at a time when it didn't happen. People didn't use the back door. I mean, that is remarkable in itself. And then you add in this sort of just funkiness that Phoebus has. Its history of having the most saloons per capita in the country.
First of all, I didn't even know that part. That was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
that was right before Prohibition, a little bit during Prohibition.
Come on, be an educator right now for us.
So it's just there's so many fun pockets and things that we do and events that it will be a busy summer, and that's good.
June is going to be very exciting. I'm super excited because it is Black Music Month, it is Pride, but then it's also another opportunity because I always say you have to find ways to show people the good. And right now in the world that we live in, I keep pressing it and pressing it. We need to be the movie that people need to see. We have to remind the world of who we are. Of who we are. So I'm very excited.
You got Juneteenth too. Don't forget that.
Oh, Juneteenth, of course. So we definitely have to remind people who we are. But I'm talking about just not for the Black community, white, Asian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Latin, Chinese, Japanese. I mean, across the board. It's just time. It's really time.
It is. And it's just fun. You know, a lot of people who aren't gay go to Pride now because it's just fun.
And it's breaking stereotypes.
Yes, it is.
Because that's another thing.
You see families, you see all kinds of people.
We definitely have to break the stereotypes, especially me being a drag queen now and the seriousness of it, because there's still some issues, there's still some problems there. So showing people that we are people too, because drag is art. Drag is art, just like singing, just like acting. It is art. Just like when you go to the circus.
Yes, absolutely.
Just like you go to a circus to get entertained, it's the same thing. And once people get that in their heads and they see it visually, it calms them down. They understand the motives and the intentions. Because the intentions of any creative and any entertainer is to create something that is entertaining for the people to have.
Yeah. And you look completely different.
I do.
As Vivian, I mean, I recognize you up close, but from far away, I wouldn't.
I know,
you do a very lovely job.
I'm getting there. And that, I love it because it's, once again, it's exciting for me because it's transformation. It's like I'm Cabana Blaq, the singer, the host, the actor. Then I get into drag and I'm able to literally transform. But I think the most fascinating thing that people have to understand about creatives is we get joy that the fact that something we are creating ends up being celebrated. Yeah. When you create something that gets celebrated, it gives you like, I don't know, a high that you can't explain.
Well, and this is, I'm verging off topic, but I can't help it. I've always wanted to be in drag.
Come on.
I think it takes a fearlessness. Because I don't hardly wear any makeup, I don't wear heels, all those things, I'm kind of a plain Jane. But to be that stunning and to carry that, I don't know that I could do that. I don't know that I have the confidence or outrageousness. I mean, I do, but I don't know if I'll let it out. I have some outrageousness.
Well, let me give you a little tea. Let me pour this for y'all. Pour a little tea for you. Y'all are the masterpiece. Women are the masterpiece. And the thing about it, on my journey, it's only been 2 years and about 4 months of me doing it. But I'm a nerd. I love to study. I love to research. So I started, watching women at, brunches, and they would dance and have fun, and they would be literally out of themselves. So after a while, I built a rapport with these women, and I would see them outside of the brunches, and they still would be happy to see me, but it wasn't quite the same. And I started to think to myself, what is that? So what I realized is, drag is like being a superhero. They get to be a superhero. They understand. You understand what heels is and makeup is and all the hours that it takes. But the world always tells women, oh, that's too much. You're wearing too much makeup. That's too much hair. That's too much dressing. Why are you doing that? You're doing too much. But when you're at a brunch and you're with drag, it's not enough. You can have so much more fun. So the hint is, I will be doing a drag boot camp for women. So you can come and you can be a part of that. And you can find your own superhero and create your own name and walk and be stunning and shine. Because I believe that drag is for everyone. RuPaul said it best. We put on our drag when we wake up. Whatever you dress in, that is your drag.
It's your costume.
That is your costume.
It's outward expression of yourself.
Yes. So women need to know, and I always see myself as an ally to women, that y'all are the masterpiece, and I appreciate you. And I thank you for it. Because without you, there would be no me. I wouldn't be a drag queen because I wouldn't have nothing to look at. So go on and
Yeah,
take
but y'all
that.
do it better than we do.
Oh, no.
At least better than me. Well, you have a website, don't you, Cabana? Because
I don't have no website.
We have to close. How do people learn more about what you're doing?
Do it the simple way, because Instagram is the website.
Instagram, got it.
IG is the website. Just go to Cabana Blaq, which is KBANABLAQ on Instagram. On Instagram, you can reach me on everything. That's it.
That's wonderful. You're so fun to be around.
Well, I appreciate you. I'm trying in these streets. All we got to do is take one step at a time, put one foot in front of the other, and then soon you'll be walking out the door.
Well, before you walk out the door, let me just close real quick.
Go ahead.
Thank you for watching. I hope you have been as entertained as I have, and I hope you're writing down all the things you want to do this summer, Groovin' by the Bay, Pride, Fuzz Band, Cabana's Night at the Groovin'. There's so many fun things to get your juices flowing this summer and enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching.